Mm-mm, mm-mm. I made it back home safe. Everybody, I know I'm wilding, right? I'm just going live. I ain't even looking at the time. I'm just jumping on that. I told you I didn't care no more. hmm But yep, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just do a follow up. Like, what did you get done today? Um, anything? Like, what did you do? What did you have done? I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. Yep, yep, yep. I know it's hot. I know some places are in the triple digits. I know it's crazy. Hi, GT girls. How are you? How's it going in Alaska? Hi, just exploring every path. How you doing? Slept all day? That's good. Sometimes you need rest. Hey, Tiger. How you doing? How's everything? How y'all feeling? Yeah, we really got a Parrot's Eye. How you doing? Good to see you. Hi, everybody. Hi. I made it back home. Um, yeah, I think my thing. What did it say? It says 7.1 miles. So I'm pretty happy with that. It was a little brutal out there, so I'm really good. Hi, R Sky. Guns don't argue. How you doing? Hi, everybody. Hi, Joe Morgan. How you doing? Yeah, so I got 7 miles in today, and as much as it was kicking my butt, how am I running, sis? Grandma, how you doing? 97 degrees in St. Louis. Wow. I know Atlanta's hot. I know some places are in triple digits. I know Texas is bananas right now. Hi, Virginia Bush character. How you doing? Yep. I came home. It's like my second one. But yeah, I'm detoxing. That's why my face is breaking out. But I'm trying to just clean out my system. I was sick the last 2 weeks or so, week and a half. I'm now feeling like a little bit better, but I'm detoxing, just drinking water and this tea. I bought some stock, worked on my gardens, and did laundry in 100 degree. Tiger, shout out to you. Yep, don't let that weather stop you. We got to work through it. Doing okay, been another day like every day, just got stuff out the mail and did the chores and feeding YouTube stuff. Absolutely, that's still good. My Renaissance grandma, you be careful out there with that 97-degree heat. Hi, Van City, how are you? I hope everything went well with you and you arrived safely and all of that stuff. And I hope that you are enjoying where you are. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and we really have to. Hi, Real Deal, how you doing? Lodi Acres, how's take? Yeah, Mike White, how are you? Good to see you. Yep, it's a lot going on. If you watch the news and well, whatever you consider news, but if you just watch what's going on and you listen to a lot of other people, preppers and a lot of other people coming through. Hi, newbie prepper, good to see you. Filled up 5 empty cat litter buckets with dirt and grow potatoes in my apartment. Good for you. Shout out. Let me know how that works out because I'm terrible at growing things. Hi, Denise Gonzalez. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I just don't care. We need to get into like high gear and really start pushing getting prepared. I think hi Tapping, good to see you. How you doing? Peace. um, Make sure like we're talking to our families. A lot of people, I don't know if they are sitting down and like just really drilling it into their family, like showing them what's going on. I know some family members are hard to talk to. I know you might be the only one in your family prepping, but you know what? I don't know what you're gonna do, but just get them on board. If the adults don't want to listen, get the kids on board. You know, do something because this is not gonna get any easier. Denise Gonzalez, 98 feels like 103. You're not lying. And the quality of the air was so thick. It was like, oh my goodness, so humid. It was nice. I don't even know what to say. It was. I'm just happy to be out of it, but I did last inside there, so I'm good with it. Check your older neighbors, see how they're doing, dealing with the heat. Absolutely. Um, Rolling blackouts. I mean, you have flood. Yellowstone, it's flooded out, right? It's closed. Road repairs with all the stuff that's going on. I don't know what they're doing with the weather or if they're doing anything. That's all I'm going to say about it. But keep messing with something, and eventually you're gonna break it, and it's gonna be stuck on what it is. So I don't know. People need to pay attention. Prep, people, prep. It's never too late. I don't care what anybody says. Get you. If you didn't have any cans and you got 5 cans, you just got 5 days worth of extra food. And if you have a family, prep for your family. Get whatever you can. I know some people say, prep what you eat at this point. Get what you can. Look at the chain supplies. I think truckers are parking their trucks. Like, it's not going to get any better. These gas prices aren't going to get any better. And I know it sounds all negative, but I just want people to just be like, find a solution. Find something that's going to make it work for you. Whatever you got to do, find it and apply it. The air is hotter. Poor birds have their beaks open. Wow, Denise. Oh my gosh. Even the AC in my car feels like it's not working exactly. Even stuff like that. Prepping your car. Make sure you have some. I think there's an AC thing. You plug it in to put the Freon back inside the AC. Grab you a couple of those. Sometimes you may need to go inside your car if it goes down. If your power goes out, you just have your car and it's hot outside. You might be in your car. You can work the AC. Get your stuff for your cars together. If you have enough guns, quit buying guns. If you need ammo, buy ammo. If you need food, buy food. Absolutely. Yes, that is absolutely true. I agree with that. Hi, Urban Garden Chronicles. How are you? Yeah, Yellowstone has normal floods. There's only like one road throughout part of the most who live out here keep one's food on hand. Anyway, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's a lot going on. Look at Las Vegas. Is it Las Vegas? Yeah. Their water is receding so badly they're finding dead bodies in there. Old stuff from way back when. That's crazy. Let's see. The heat brings out attitudes. Attitudes are contagious. Please be careful. Power are yes. Indeed, guns. Absolutely. They put these stories that show you like, oh, this is what happens when you have guns. But has anybody ever just asked themselves, like, what if the other person, the victim, whoever, had their firearm? Right? It's gonna get worse. People are losing jobs. Hi, E-Money, how you doing? Yeah, they're finding all kinds of stuff in that water, and that's not the only place. It's like all over. Hi, Rush Hour, how you doing? Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. So prepare yourself. Talk to your family. Like, really get them to pay attention to what's going on. Talk to your neighbors. Like I told you guys earlier, I spoke to my neighbor. She wasn't the only person I spoke to. I spoke to the church. When I had mentioned the religious part of it, it was actually pertaining to the church that was across the street from where I live. They have a garden, and I was asking them, is that for the community? Because they also have a pantry. And right now, that garden is for them and the people that run it. So so I asked them about the pantry, like, how can we form something in case anything happens to this neighborhood? Can this be a checkpoint for people to come through and get some food or whatever the case may be, because they're running low, they need donations. So at the end of the day, hi Rodney, how you doing? Yeah, like, I don't know, have you walked around your neighborhood? Have you spoke to anybody in your community? Like, if you live in a complex or anything like that, like, what is their plan of action should something happen? I'm a big believer in filtering your water, stretching now that I bought at Berkey. I can't believe it. Absolutely, it was the best investment I ever made out of all of my prepping stuff. That Berkey was everything. Yeah, it was. What was I doing yesterday? Yesterday, I was learning how to do my stutures. It's a running suture. It's not as easy as it looks. So if you have anything like that, like, learn it. Again, I'm doing that for entertainment purposes. I am not a medical professional, but I am doing it just to learn it. That particular stitch, I think they call it a baseball stitch, which is good for trauma or large wounds. Correct me if I'm wrong, Van City, but in the case that I run out of my staples for my staple gun or the glue, and I have to go to basics, at least I know that stitch, and that's what I'm working on. I've been working on it since yesterday, and there's another one which is inside, but I want to get this down pat, because your left hand has to go right and your right hand has to go left, and it's a little awkward when you do it with the tools. And yeah, the needle driver and Addison. Just working the two of these with that thread is crazy, and just learning the types of threads that they have. Yeah, running stitch, absolutely. But Bug, how you doing? Red Reaper, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm learning it for myself just in case something happens and I have to do a quick stitch and I don't have any glue or I don't have any more staples for the staple gun that I do have. That stuff is going to run out at some point in time, but the basics of it, I'm teaching myself. You might want to do that too. Yeah, and I don't, if I have to step on people's right. Your running stitch is easy to remove. Also, absolutely bug out. That was one of the reasons why I chose to learn this one in particular. So yeah, I've been sitting here and I've been kind of MIA a little bit in a lot of people's. That's because I'm just trying to apply a lot of things right now and refresh in my head some training that I had before and bring it back into memory and actual skills with my hands if I need to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I hope you guys are doing it too. Actually, gonna start donning my mask, taking it off, changing the filter, make sure the filters on the inside, the little circles, they're flat. In case some of you may have gas masks, there's a thin. I should have put it over here. It's a thin film that helps you weed out the chemicals. If that dry rots, it makes your mask useless. You may want to check those and make sure that they're still in good order. They shouldn't be crumbly. And if I don't have to, hey, let's see. The Mormons are big on prepping by faith. Matter of fact, they commented by God for shortages. Yeah, I mean, it was more like they wanted you to join the church before the gardening thing. And my thing is, an emergency situation, I'm not saying that your faith shouldn't have a big play in it. I'm just saying it's an emergency situation. People are going to need help. Like, doesn't matter what like, are you going to turn them away if they're not your faith? Like, at the end of the day, that to me is not the point. The point is to help, right? And that's where I'm at with it. It's a diaphragm that lets you exhale without going back through the filter. I think, yeah, it's very small. It's a circle, has a hole in it, and it goes right into the breathing parts where you attach your filter at, and it's on usually on the sides and probably in the middle part right here. So you may just want to go through your mask. If you go on the inside and pull it back, you'll see them, and just touch it. If it crumbles, it's no good. You need to replace those things. Just make sure it's not dry rot, all the rubber parts around it, and those types of things. Like, get active, go through your bags, make sure your stuff is not expired, and if you can, update them so they can last even longer. Walk around with a weighted vest, walk around with your bug out bag or your EDC bag, whichever one you want to you choose to. Walk around with a knapsack with some weights in it. I would say a bag of rice, but it's so hot outside it'll sweat and it'll be no good. But throw some books inside there and walk around just right. Yeah, just hi Ready Rage, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, get your body together. It's tough right now. My knees are on fire, but I don't even care. The more I keep doing this, the more they're gonna get better. And just exercising, just stretching. Hi Miss Ghetto, how you doing? Yep. And I just hope like you talking to people, get out there. Hi Zach, how you doing? Good to see you. Yep. Get out there and start doing stuff. I'm gonna try this growing thing again, that growing bag. That potato was so mad at me. It was like, you should stop doing this. But I'm gonna try it again. Somewhere along the lines I went wrong. I think maybe I overwatered things, and that's the problem. But yep, I got 4 more grow bags. I'm going to try and see how that works out, and I'm gonna keep at it. And I hope you guys are too. Start talking to people, start talking to your neighbors. What's the plan of action? Even if you're in your home, like, what is your plan of action if the power goes out? Is your car up to date? Is it running well, that if you guys do have to go inside your car, that you're able to do so? I was just talking to my neighbor. She says that she has a boat because we're in a high flood area where I'm at. And she goes, yep, we have a boat. She goes, she also has firearms. But she says, you know what's crazy? When I look around here, she says, after talking to you today, I thought we were the only family that had firearms. That's crazy, because there's a big apartment complex right across from me here. And there's a whole bunch of houses on the other side. Yeah. So it's crazy. Hi, Starduster. How you doing? Shout out to you doing those exercises for the last 30 days. I'm going to jump on the next 30 days go round. Yep. Health is very important. After having Hakeem Eisler on there and really sitting back and, you look at Naked and Afraid and you're like, wow, that's crazy. When you sit and think about it, like you really got to be in good shape just to survive being outside in the cold late at night for 32 hours. I mean, in 32-degree weather, I would tap out. I'd be like, yeah, you can go ahead and call me the van or whatever. I'm not staying out here. Mentally, you got to be ready for a lot of the stuff that's going on. If you have disposable income, might want to grab a spare gun or two for family or friends if they need one down the road. Yep. Well, fortunately, my sister's sons, they were able to do what they had to do, so they have them, and she's good. I have some. My family's small over here in PA, so we're good. But that's absolutely a good idea. And I have a few. What I do want to do is stock up on more ammo. Yeah, definitely want to stock up on more ammo, and I'm going to seriously start looking at the canning. I was watching Granny Karma. Was it Granny Karma? Yep. I posted her on my community page, and she said that she's taking all her stuff out of her fridge and she's canning them just in case if the power goes out that they're okay. Such a smart, thought. That's why I shared it, because sometimes we're all not going to think of everything, but somebody will think of something and you think it's a good idea, like share it out to that person. Yep. Prepping the mind and body. We get too easy. Right. Yes, Miss Ghetto. Absolutely. Shout out to Hutch and Backwoods and everybody else that's over there. They're getting ready to do their prepping meetup, and that's awesome, because can you imagine the stuff that they're going to learn from each other once they get together, and the fellowship and the connection that they're going to have when they do their meetup. So I hope everything goes well over there and they have a great time, and that other people start doing that as well. There's the expo in October. I'll drop some more information on that. I'll do a community post on that. Yeah, more we get out there and the more we see more people doing it and make it like every day, repeat it, keep getting it out there, the more people are going to get involved, hopefully. Survival is key. Absolutely. Hi, Juan. What's going on? Prepping the mind is the hardest absolutely thing to do. If someone believes they can't succeed, then they will do everything to fail. Absolutely. You got to want to survive. You got to want to go out here, and you may want to spend your money on something, but you're going to need this later on. Like, those are the hard decisions. You're going to be called the conspiracy theorist. You're going to be called crazy. All of that, let them call you that, because you'll have food. By the way, I just got into prepping, but I'm not a fanfare. Okay, look, listen, that's an absolutely important part of prepping. Keep your mind right, keep you happy, keep you sane, go for it. I'm not mad at you. Aside from take the money I have for rent and bills, not any faster I can buy my stuff. I'm not saying there's no danger, but going into debt isn't a good idea. Absolutely, going into debt isn't a good idea, but you may have to cut certain things out. Like if you don't need your cable and you just need your Wi-Fi, that's $150 that you can use to get your prepping stuff. What can't you get online? What can't you see online? I don't know. There's a lot of apps that you may have on your phone that's charging you something. Keep the important ones and get rid of the other nonsense. Yeah. Certain preppers who manipulate people into BS to buy. Yep. But you can go to any place and they're going to try. You walk through the mall, people are going to try to get you to buy something. You're an adult. You have to figure out where that fits in your budget. And if it doesn't, then, either you could find an alternative or, save up for it. But that's still your choice to do. You still, hi, Big Fish, what's going on? That's still your choice to do. You can either say yay or nay and, roll with it. And just because somebody else has it, you might not need it you may not need a boat, an inflatable boat, because you're not in the flood zone. But just because somebody else has it doesn't mean that you have to get it. So, you stay focused on what you need and prep accordingly. Go to training. Shout out to Tactical Turkeys. They're having a training out in Indiana, I do believe it is. Get that training in for whatever it is, medical, firearms, physical training. Get it, and just be prepared. Deck of cards, absolutely Star Duster, because you're gonna need it. Those lights goes out, though that electricity go out, you're just gonna be sitting there staring at each other. Yeah, get you something to keep those kids occupied. Practicing with firearms is a must, but must consider the cost of ammo as well. Absolutely. But the gun is no good if you don't have any ammo, so get the ammo. If you have a gun, get the ammo. That's why when you start prepping, or even if you are still prepping, prep the basics. Don't worry about all the fancy gadgets, right? Go through your house first. Go through your house and look at the stuff that you have in your house, because sometimes you have stuff and you don't even realize it before you start buying anything. And just do your due diligence, because sometimes some of that expensive stuff is trash, and sometimes the simplest things is what works best. Make sure you're in love chat, y'all. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let me see. Prepping my needs to include spirituality. Absolutely. If that works for you, if that keeps you sane, keeps you focused, go for it. I've cut anything that isn't meds for my folks, or stuff we need to either live or survive later out budget. Aside from smoking, I have nothing I can cut out, and I'm not quitting. Okay. If that works for you, Joe Morgan, then you know what? Go for it. Let me see. Meditate. Absolutely. Meditation is great. I've been doing it the last couple days, and thumbs up. Miss Gato, I hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah. There's a lot of things that you could do. I went into my tool bag, and I was just looking at some stuff that I need to update. Just your everyday tools: hammer, nails, screwdriver, Phillips head, a saw. I have an axe, but I think I need a bigger one. But at the end of the day, get the basics. Make sure you have that. So if you got to hammer some wood up against your windows, at least you have a hammer in the house. I want to get a nail gun. I don't want to be banging on the thing, but if I could get one, I'm definitely going to do that. Little stuff like that. People think I'm chubby, but I'm just prepping calories. Big Chris, cut it out. You're gonna need some calories after a while. Let's see. Really, yes, I'm hope. Yep, Jim Morgan, I agree. Smoke too, not a healthy thing, but it keeps me sane, and I'm not quitting. And having peace of mind and just keeping your mental together when chaos is going around is a big deal. So if that helps you stay focused, go for it. Absolutely, Stardust. No matter how much we prep, there's still a chance it's not enough, and there's still, at some point, it's going to run out. Then what do we do, right? Right. You cut back on how much you stock up because prices are astronomical on so many things, but I still get something every time I go to the store. Absolutely. I think somebody was mentioning missing a meal. I forgot which live I was listening to, so forgive me if I remember, I'll tell you guys. But there was I think it was Angry Prepper. Somebody was talking about learning to miss a meal. If you eat 3, start going down to 2. It's a thought. We have been trying to go through our preps to make sure that they're all good. Also, Miss Ghetto, big fish, stealing that comment. Okay. You've been doing it for a while, so you know what? You probably have more complications if you stop versus continuing. I get it. Absolutely. Get you some books. Get together with some people. Train. Again, I'm not a medical professional, but between YouTube and books, you can learn for entertainment purposes. You can learn to do a lot of things that might help you out in the long run. Carbon, show some love and hit all. Thank you. Yep. Fasting. Absolutely. intermittent for me. I can't do the whole day thing with the working out at the same time and detoxing. Yeah, if you have livestock where you live, if it is just chickens, it will help out a lot. Absolutely. Like when I was talking to my neighbor today, I was asking her, I was like, do you want to start doing a community garden and probably see if they will allow us to have some chickens and rabbits? She's really good with animals over there. And she's like, they won't let us do that. So she wants to leave, but she's been living there. I think the house has been in her husband's family for years. Like, it's crazy. Yep. Plant books. Right. Oh, absolutely. Going out here and figuring out poison ivy, poison oak, all those things. At least get a visual for those that don't know. You know exactly what those plants look like so you don't have to deal with the outcome. You can stay away from them. Eating cause to them is sadly I can either eat 3 times a day, have nothing put back, or do it the way I'm doing that. Yeah. There's a lot of people that's actually tapping into the stuff that they've been prepping just to get by with this inflation, and it's not getting easy. Just getting into chickens now, great tip. I wish I could. It's security in that. Shout out to all those people that can do it. If you can do it, if your HOA allows you, then you should absolutely do it. Um, Unfortunately, mine doesn't allow me to do that, so I can't grow anything on the property. I can only do it in my house. That's probably why the potatoes were like, right, try again. I'm in the middle of Chicago, right on the front lake. I can't have livestock in the city, but there's enough pigeons around so that I won't starve if it gets really bad. Okay, at least you have a game plan in place. Now, how many other people got that game plan? So you also have to have like a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. Yeah, if you're in a small space in apartment, quail are an alternative. It's a good idea if you have quail around there. That'd probably a good idea to figure out what kind of animal or birds or whatever you have around you. We have 4 chickens here in the city. In the country, we have hogs, cows, and chickens. Yeah. I don't know. A security system for your house. Crime is going up. I think a lady in New York just got mugged by somebody on a moped on the sidewalk. This is like, really? But yeah, he got away with $700 in her cell phone. It's a lot going on, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Get out the phones when you're out in these streets. If you have your firearm, carry your firearm. Do it responsibly. Make sure you have a holster. Make sure you have some training. Maybe I'm gonna get an air gun for those so it doesn't make a lot of noise. You taking? Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of retired military individuals out here. You might have them in your neighborhood. Spark up a conversation. They can teach you basic skills. A lot of things. Utilize people around you. Get to know them. You never know when they can help you, when you can help them. Small generators for people that sleep with CPAP machine. Absolutely. Anything solar. If you can get anything solar, get it. Because if you have to use gasoline for your generators, look at the gasoline prices. Problem, right? So if you can go solar, try to do it. If you have any type of medical condition that you need a machine to help you in any type of way, like Tappan said, look for a generator that can run that. It's hot, triple digits all over the place, double digits all over the place. However, that grid, look at your grid system in your city. Figure out if it's a good one, like Texas. They're in the triple digits. That grid is not that great. Is your grid great in your area? Right. I think I was talking on My Black is Beautiful. Thank you, Starduster. I was talking to my Black. Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you. How are you? To My Black is Beautiful, and she was telling me that they were shutting down the water stations, the sprinkler stations where people go to cool off over there in this heat. Yeah, it's crazy. A nebulizer needs electricity. Absolutely, Tiger. That's why anything that somebody in your family or you need that has to be that runs on electricity, make sure you have something to make that run. They have generators in all sizes. Please. Learning to trap food versus shooting is a quieter. Yes, just exploring. Absolutely. I was thinking about that on my walk yesterday. What's up, so brothers? Hi, Black's Tropical. How are you? Good to see you. Foraging is important to learn so we don't poison ourselves. Absolutely. Yes. Newbie prepper Joe Morgan. I can just use snare straps. I have a snare trap and a roof that nobody can cross. Okay. Yep, definitely. I'm going to try this canning again, but at the end of the day, if you guys know how to build traps, do a video so one of us can learn it. I'm going to learn it. That's all I'm going to say. At least I know how to make it. Hi, Tech Money. What's going on? How are you? Salute, salute. How are you? Yep. But I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I know it's like the middle of the day, 5 o'clock. I am tired. I got to finish learning the other stitch for this, and I just wanted to hop on. I just wanted to tell you guys, listen, keep prepping, keep talking to people. Is getting out there. People are making a change. Shout out to MX Network. What about growing potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket and put it on the deck or patio? Absolutely. My HOA won't let you put anything outside of the house. So I tried to do it inside the house and put it out every once in a while, but then I went away, so it didn't go outside. It was just crazy. Yeah. I'm going to do my first canning soon. I'll be there. I did see that. I'll be there. Black's Tropical is doing their first canning soon. So check out Black's Tropical Homestead. Your title for that was so funny. I was laughing hysterically. Get your balls and let's get canning. I loved it. Absolutely. I've grown potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket. It works really well. Zach, do a video on it. Because that bag that I had, I just threw the whole thing out. It was ridiculous. It was a sad state of affairs. Mother Nature's tricky. Anything she makes that's edible, she makes a clone that looks just like it in poison. You know what? You got a point there. I gotta go. I have a great day, everyone. See you later. Just exploring. All right, guys. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I gotta go do something with this head of mine, and gotta walk my little guy. Your pets in the heat, please make sure your little guys have some shade and some water, and please take care of them. Hi, Brian Bridges. Good to see you. How are you? Yeah. And take care. Check on your elderly neighbors if they're nearby. Check on just anybody that you know might not be physically well. And make sure everybody's okay. Take care of each other. Be good to each other. I've gotten potatoes in a bucket in a grow bag right now. I do lots of container stuff. KC Smalls. Awesome. Do you have a channel? Because if you do, let me know. I'll be over there. And check it out. Newbie Purper, good to see you. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for all the new faces. I hope to see more videos from everybody. Just do your best. Whatever you can get it. There's a lot of what do you call those? We call them secondhand stores. Like they sell secondhand stuff. Like go there. They have a lot of good stuff. They got generators. They have like the old Army Navy places. They have a lot of stuff over there. You don't have to spend a lot of money and you can get really good stuff. So just you can watch videos and write it down, and then when you go to those places, look for it. Definitely try to just get your stuff. If you have a cat and you get cat litter, save the cat litter bucket and use it to grow stuff. In the cat litter bucket? If you have a cat and you get cat litter, save the cat litter bucket. Got you. I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. Yep. Alrighty, guys. I gotta go grab something to eat, and then I'm going to walk my little guy outside. He's waiting so patiently. I hope y'all are doing good. Stay cool in this heat. Please get your physical in order. And thank y'all for stopping through. I'll talk to you later. All right. Have a good one. Bye.